Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 3 as Belgium. And look at this this British-Russian war. I wonder what's going to happen with that in the end. We'll keep an eye. Probably not too much that's going to come up. So, I did a little bit of research, as I said at the end of last episode, about colonial administrations. And it seems to be the consensus that colonial administrations are not currently worth it in the game. Because you are just making yourself a vassal run by the AI who probably won't be as useful as you will be. You do get like the free-based 10 construction. Speaking of construction, not everything was set to iron frame from the territory you took over. So you do get the free-based 10 construction there, right? But as the game continues on, the extra 10 construction isn't going to matter too much. And we're probably better managing ourselves, which feels good. That's what I want to do. Although I did see on a Reddit post an interesting point that if you're playing, say, as one of the nations with the frontier colonization, like we did as Canada or Mexico, or if you're playing the United States, or potentially in like Brazil or something, that might be an option too. I'm not sure. Frontier colonization only lets you colonize things on the same continent as your capital that's adjacent to you. So doing that overseas was an option, but they said they were able to release a subject, and then that subject was able to do like the colonial administration subject, that subject was able to do colonization in Africa. And so that might be interesting, but I don't think it's relevant to us because we do, in fact, have a colonization law that is useful for us. So we're going to leave that running, and we're not going to do the colonial administration. What we are going to do, though, immediately at the start of this episode, is we're going to leave the customs union with Great Britain. Yep. We'll take a bit of a mood hit. Did it cancel? Let me cancel these trade routes immediately. So we have a shortage of hardwood. First, we can address that immediately by virtue of swapping over our lumber buildings. Oh, let me modify everything we've been conquering here. We may or may not want that on figs, but we're going to set that for now. Same thing with the wool gathering. Oh, right, and we've discovered dynamite, which I didn't actually change. I'm going to force that to happen. Deal with it. We'll make it balance out afterwards. We don't have the rail stuff. Okay, sawmills, yes. Fishing trawlers, yes. And again, we're going to force that issue. Now, how short are we? I hate that it doesn't say it there. There, we're short by 124. If I were to swap everything over here, yeah, that's way too much. That's 80 or 160. If I do this one, there, that'll more or less balance that out. Doesn't update immediately, but that's okay. We do have a clippers shortage of, there we go, minus 72. Any chance we can import enough? Okay, from Britain we can import enough of that. That was the clippers. Man o' Wars, we've got a shortage of 20, so we'll import 16 from the British market. Ammunition, a shortage of about 20. So we'll get Prussian. And silk, we have a shortage of 100 and change. This would be too much. We'll just bring in the Russian market. The price might still be a little higher, but that's going to be okay. We're going to have to wait for some of those things to update. We're going to unpause soon. We have an army over here, which we probably just want to disband and fold into. Interesting that it defaults this one. It's a proximity thing or something like that. I'm going to say yes. We'll just group those up together. Navy's going to be there. Marked access in Transvaal. I think they needed infrastructure, and I think... Oh, we aren't actually building a railway. Okay, let me throw one in the queue here. Okay, and that should hopefully be okay. All right. We're going to keep the speed low for a sec. Unpause. Let a couple of days click through for the trade to occur. All right, trade routes, import. There we are. Silk, again, trade route. This should be getting delivered and fixing this balance. Shortage, yes, no. There we go. Good. Okay. We're losing some prosperity here, but again, let's let things... Transportation... Railway, okay, no, we've got it. Oh, right, it's just got to be staffed. Hopefully that does happen. And yeah, clippers, I am importing. we'll let it go a little bit more. But we could also, yeah, tweak our production queues over here to deal with any shortages. Hopefully soon. Okay. Next one, once we burned off a little bit more infamy, is, and hopefully this civil war with Orange is done, and then we'll just go and take all of that. That's going to be fine. And we're also starting some colonization over here, which is really good. And yeah, we're going to finish our current tech, and then I think we're going to beeline the malaria prevention so that we have an opening to colonize everywhere. And the interests have just kicked in. Although, I guess I should check. Did this open any new colonization options? We'd be spreading ourselves potentially a little thin, which slows down our efforts, but turns out the answer is no. It hasn't opened anything new. So, explosives was short. A tools shortage. Oh, I'm clicking on Guinea instead of... Oh, no, it is specifically the local one. It's not in the entire market. Let's alt-click a port. You're probably isolated, aren't you? No. Strange. So you know what? I'm going to bring down the port in Foundlanders. I'll probably still let it get built. Oh, and now we have tons of convoys. So, oh, I wonder if it was related to the war why we had the convoy shortage. You know what? I'm going to cancel the port in Flanders. It wasn't built that much. I'm still going to want the one in Guinea here just for a little infrastructure, market access, make sure everything is okay. I like the idea of at least one port in all my coastal provinces, because it feels like something that might ultimately prove to be kind of useful. Oh, because of private construction. I was going to say, we have so much construction infrastructure. How come we're not doing multiple things? But yeah, no, fair. Zooland campaign. Momentum... I do not want to deteriorate relationship with Great Britain. So we're going to accept that. And in fact, just on the off chance, because we did... yeah, okay, there's no improved relations. We're still good enough as is. Despite leaving their trade union, we've got that going on. And actually, do we want to flip things around and start asking people to join my customs union? So this, I think, is joining someone else's. This is, I think, me creating one. But no one's accepting right now. But I could maybe improve relations? Oh, you're already capped out. Well, let's hang on. Or I don't have interest over there, which is entirely possible. Well, we'll improve relations with British Raj, Australia, Murica, Mexico. All right. Now, this is decreasing the rate at which we burn off infamy, but I think that's okay. We still got one person trying to maintain some sort of relationship with the Netherlands. You know what? I'm going to... Oh, we have a rivalry. We don't need to improve relations with you. I forgot we had a rivalry with you. The whole thing's kind of stupid. We do still have an ammunition shortage and really nothing to fix that with. So I think a munitions plant is the way to go. Plus, booming industry, I think, wants munition plants. So it doesn't actually care about the level. It just needs to have and one. So we'll just sort by job seekers. The earnings thinks it's bad. Is it? I'm guessing. Oh. Figured it'll tank the price of ammunition into the ground. Wait, how much are we short on for ammunition? Oh, only 14. Yeah, hold on. So that's only going to satisfy half, but it'll get rid of the shortage. And then yeah, Belgian Guinea over here. Is it this one? Yeah. It's interesting. It's not giving us the isolated message. But that must be what's going on. I'm not planning on incorporating anything overseas. A trade agreement would be great. That's fine. Now, we are no longer capped over here. We need a bunch more prestige to go up, but we are a major power. Feeling pretty good. Free government reform. I don't know if I want to bring these guys into power. You know, I think I'm fine with our 60. Now, cultural exclusion. Hold on. There's a lot of support for that. Yeah, that's the more liberal version. 100% chance to progress. 100%! Well, I mean, of course, sure. Again, we're going to keep passing these laws that feel like so liberal and everything over here. And we're going to have this wonderful, rosy international image while being terrible people elsewhere. Again, it's a good thing no one would do this in real life. That number is red, which means even if I were to stop construction right now, I would be losing money. Which feels a little crazy to me. Session, movements growing in Sofo. All right. Ironclad research. Fine. Do I want to change my naval modes right now? I don't know. Oh, these ports need to be set to cargo port. Also, standardized filing system, secular administration, philosophy, secular, and general training. I realized those guys hadn't been remoded yet. Steam troll. I mean, we can. Oh, see here too. Those would make money. It might be time to consider moving a bunch of these guys. Wow, that is weirdly profitable. I guess because tools are so cheap. It's going to boost the price of coal. We can respond by simply digging more coal out of the ground. I'm going to force that. That's going to be fine. Huh. I'm surprised this would lose potentially so much money here. Because the explosive price would still be on the higher side. I think you're probably fine. Demand more hardwood. Let's get back to you. Arms industry. Yeah, you need to be... Yeah, too bad I'm forcing it. Same thing with you. Urban centers. We'll fix the issues afterwards. Okay. Glass import shortage by 160. Okay, that's fine. We can import enough glass just from Qing to be in a great situation. That's in Transvaal. Let's park an army over here. And just be ready to chillax. Ammunition's still pricey, but that's fine. The productivity there is not great. Yeah, construction prices aren't even that high. I do want to finish this railway, but yeah, no, money is definitely on the downswing. Okay, let's tax porcelain. Still not going to resolve it. I'm actually quite surprised that the financial situation is so poor. We aren't... We could do some more taxing. I mean, I guess I can do that as well. We've got no tax waste, but we're not taxing every dollar that we can. Of course, that's going to keep on my construction, but perhaps so be it. Oh, number's not red anymore. That's good. So if we were to stop construction now, and it would probably very close. All right, you have seceded. The war hasn't actually started yet, but... Oh, are you being kicked out? There you go. Get you in position. Get ready to knock that down. We need some opium. We're just short by 10, so we'll bring in some Egyptian opium. That might be something valuable to pick up somewhere over here. Ammunitions, especially going into war. We don't want a shortage there, so let's import as much as we can, please and thank you. Law advancement. I mean, I've never seen a law be at 100% before. It's amazing. Yeah, trade agreement's fine. I suppose I could, if I wanted money, I could levy some imports. I don't remember. Do we have free trade? We do. No tariffs. Okay. I think we've got some gold mines we can be building here in a second. Let's let this resolve itself and then see where we're at. Labor movement. Okay. Now I'm just going for malaria prevention. Okay, 10 years. So, which is about the same as if I'd started researching it before, right? Because we're getting discounts and waiting because it was 14, then 13, then 11 years, 10 years. No, that's great. So it's going to be a long time before we get that tech, but I think it's going to be worthwhile to really be aggressive on our colonization abilities here. Suppose we are paying a lot for our troops, but that's okay. Oh, the war hasn't even started yet. So, I mean, this should go fine. And infamy is still a little on the higher side. Because I would like to go after Orange, but we'll probably want to let that decay a little bit more, just to make sure that there are no international powers get involved in what is mine by right, by virtue of the fact that I want it. Therefore, it makes it okay, right? Okay, so yeah, that's going to get booped. Done, done, done. Just wait for that to time out. I don't like our financial situation. Feels bad, man. Vox Populi. Okay, cultural exclusion. I'll just put up the taxes for a little bit. I think we may have to here. All right, capitulation. You want to transfer estates. So you're going to give me British Guinea in exchange for Belgian Mauritania, which I don't remember where that is. Up here. It looks like I'm going to lose a lot more territory. I think they do this when they want to group their states together. So what Great Britain wants is to catch all of this in one big clump in exchange for us getting all this in one big clump. What about natural resource in this area? Long camps, fishing wharves, etc. over here. There are some iron mines over here. I don't think I'm going to give them iron mines, so I'm going to decline. Okay. Money's going up. Now, that is with the more aggressive taxation, but I guess that's going to be fine for now. It's not going to be great for our radicals, but so be it. And then infamy. Okay, infamy is decaying. France is going to give me French Mauritania. Okay. In exchange for Belgian Volta. Just inland somewhere? Oh, that little bit. This seems good. Okay. That seems really good. I don't mind that one bit. Okay. Market access to the lower, I suspect because of infrastructure limitations. Oh, you don't have a railway at all yet. Okay, let's throw it into a queue. That's Transvaal. And then Wallonia is 99%, which ain't bad. We could just prep another railway there. You know, the transportation cost isn't cheap here. So let's do it. Now, if we take a look at our market, now is also a good time to take a look. What's our negative balance? Wood, kind of expected. I think it's totally fine for us to take a look at these logging camps. Sort by job seekers. Oh, that's annoying. I want to close this bottom bit, but sort by job seekers. But then also look at, yeah, our non-incorporated stuff because, again, we've got our exploitation stuff going on, right? You say you don't have the qualifications. A little surprised in me, but sure. Anyway, we're going to build a bunch of those. Okay. Rubber discovered. Oh, right. And then the gold mines. Hang on. Okay, so I think right now they're just gold fields. Or was there any over here? No, gold fields. Yeah. Stuff to be discovered. And then over here in Orange as well. Yes. Okay. So eventually those convert to gold mines and we'll have a great economy. If I were to do this now, I think this would be... I mean, it's probably fine, but I'd rather stay under the 25. Sure. You know, I would like restricted child labor. 61% and no one gets cranky about it? Frick yes. You do have negative authority. Road... Oh, yes, I'm doing double road maintenance, which I don't want. Can I cancel it from this screen? Cancel that. And cancel this one as well. I hope that that's passing the law and will give us a few options with the authority system. 3% infamy decay. I mean, once these cap out, then we'll get more points there too. Colonization complete. Oh, hang on. We can do Inner Mauritania here. It does have the desert, but it's okay. Still not going to do the crazy, like, severe malaria states because, yeah, it's like minus 95% colonization rate. So we just split our efforts for no real gain. And that's just to satisfy the taxation requirements. It is giving us a ton more. We could use it for trade routes with the bureaucracy. You know what? Maybe it's a good idea to increase our home affairs. We are getting some radicalization. We are getting some secession movements. Gold rush. You know, I don't think I need the immigration the same way. I'll take the throughput. Okay. Blaze, who runs the intelligentsia, would become radical. Really looking to overthrow the monarchy, although they may already as a base. Sounds like a menace. Okay, so either way, he's going radical. This makes treasonous traitor for losing popularity. I do like the intelligentsia. All right, I guess we'll hear what they have to say. Belgian Northern Cape. Trade agreement pressure? Sure. And that eats quite a lot into my influence, actually. I wonder if it may not have been worthwhile. Oh, I could have pre-moved my army. Oh, right, but the war doesn't break out instantly. Yeah. And I don't think we need everything. I think you're going to be more than fine here, buddy. Just one army. Go and take care of that. No. Don't need your help. I'm not going to offer you any land for it. Opium. Yeah, opium prices go up every time we go into a war. Same thing with ammunition. And getting our own local production would be nice. I assume we don't have any land that can do opium right now. Unless it's on the resources? But I don't think so. No. Okay. So that's all good and fine. We're still getting a bunch of lumber camps built. A monument to the king. It is only a temporary boost to prestige. Whereas he would go negative, but not enough to actually cause a problem. This generates some more radical pops. 5 years worth of slight prestige boost. I don't know if it matters for us. Although, I'm realizing now that our whole vibe, maybe we should have leaned more into that. Anyway, there you go. You get instantly booped, dealt with. We can put down some more interest. Just for trading. That one quick. Restrict your child labor. That's really good for us. I kind of might like a dedicated police force, but we're not there right now. This would radicalize the rural folk. Maybe I'll hold off a little bit longer. We might wait for some movements to push us in a different direction. All right. Maybe no law changes right now. Yeah, that's been dealt with, so we just have to wait for that to tick down. Arabia interest, Nile interest. So, out of curiosity... No. And I'm not wrong, right? If I went this one, it would be joining theirs. Yeah, like Great Britain and France would be happy to let me join theirs. I think the bigger we get, the more likely people might be into the idea. And I think if people started trading with us because we just had tons of stuff, we'd be in a better place. All right, infamy levels. 7.6. That sounds like something very manageable. And mobilize all armies just to make sure, although... Oh, you didn't mobilize. Go, go, go. Oh, we need some artillery. I suspect we don't need much. Yeah. 5 will do it. More British artillery. Affairs level 2. We're running negative, but it's not in red right now, which is a good sign. Okay, troops are on the border. I wonder if that'll give us another colonization thing. I mean, it's not like we're not colonizing, so... Alright, War with Orange is broken out. I don't have no idea if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Orangi. The orange people. But this should be a raffle stop. I wonder what it's like to play as Australia. Okay, yeah, a deficit, but a manageable one in theory. Oh, let me put that up to the top here. I'm gonna realize that got pushed down to the bottom. Or, oh! This is probably, yeah, the Northern Cape. That's the Revolution stuff. Things got reordered. Steam Donkey. Threshing Machine. So they're willing to take on our debt. We will owe them. And they might use that to pull me back into their sphere of influence, or for me to give them some land somewhere. So I'm going to decline. Even though it'd be great to have someone pay off my debts. I would love to bring my taxes back down to the middle ground. Rubber's over there. Okay. None of the gold. Oh, no. That is gold for us. You're going to have an infrastructure shortage. I'll flip the railway first. That's over here. Gold mines are already available. Perfect. We're constructing and making a bunch of money currently. Rubber, rubber, rubber. I think this is fine. We do want negative momentum to the agrarian party. I think. Local police force and closed borders. I really don't want to do the closed borders. The local police force might be okay. And professional police force is probably more ideal for us, but that's going to be fine. We might be in a situation soon to just do some more construction sectors. Entry claim for port levels. That's we don't really need right now. All right, we're about a third of the way through. Yeah, to malaria prevention. 6 years left at this point. That's going to go fast. And yeah, I think that's going to open up our game and hopefully let us get ahead for the scramble for Africa over here. And get it, yeah, just get a big edge. Ooh, rural folk minus technology spread. That's unfortunate. You don't like a lot of recurrent laws. I wonder if we just end up suppressing you. You'd be happy if we did closed borders, but I don't want to do closed borders. Or do I? Yeah, market access low, but this, I think, was... Yeah, it's an infrastructure thing. We're building the railroad. That's going to be all right. A new election. I wanted to reform... Nope, I'm going to keep what I've got. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode here. We are now independent. We're actually the 6th great power in the world. How lovely is that? Well, we're major power. We're still not at great power rank. We need a wee bit more. Yeah, we need 400 in total to be there. But in theory, we're on our way up. Look at our total prestige and where it's coming from. Yeah, boosting our GDP is going to be a big thing. Oh, actually, I'm curious. What does our GDP graph look like? Okay, I think that giant dip was from when we did go independent. We are back on the way up. I think it did cost us some progress here. Right? Because if we follow... Well, actually, if we follow this trend line, where does it end out? About here, I would suggest, right? So... And this is probably us after finishing a civil war thing. So I would suggest we're above the trend line that was being developed with Great Britain. Although, Who knows? We might have been doing other things too. And in any case, the important thing is I do want that independence. We're still under 11 total for the standard living, or 11 average. I would like to see that a little bit more. And it is time to build some more universities, certainly. Although we do have to pay attention to our economy because it was going through a little bit of a rough spot. I think I'm going to be happy to finish these logging camps because that is something that's costing us a fair amount of money for construction. And then probably still deal with things as they come up. I mean, I'm going to want to put the rest of the gold mines in. In fact, I should probably just throw them all in the queue. I could always go and shuffle things around and move things in front of the gold mines if there's something urgent, like if there's an infrastructure shortage or something like that. But overall, that's looking pretty good. Folks, thanks a lot for watching another episode. Hopefully we can get the air, because that would be nice. At some point, we'll see what we can do. If we invaded Sokoto, we could already start colonizing the air. We'll have to see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.